welcome to the golden era. What is the golden era? Obviously inspired by the title of my new single, Golden Child. I don't know that I'll ever fully let go of what it means to be the golden child, because it means being what everyone needs you to be all the time. Being acutely aware of everyone else's emotions and needs around you at all times and feeling like you need to be perfect all the time. Making this record has truly been the best experience of my life. This album tells my story. The song itself, I think, is such a great representation of what's on the record. You know, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of healing and hard lessons learned, and learning how to love yourself. The lyrics in this song are some of my favorite lyrics because I just think that they ring true now and they will continue to ring true for many, many years later. I hope that this song will reach a lot of other people and ring true for them. So I hope y'all love Golden Child. 'Cause everything that glitters ain't golden child. See, I left Nashville 10 days ago, 11 days ago. Yeah, kind of a rough week for me. A lot of extreme highs and extreme lows. We played Big Valley Jamboree in Alberta. And then I slept about 2 hours and we flew to Seattle to play Watershed, which was insane because Hardy asked me to sing Wait in the Truck with him. Went to the hotel and showered and laid down for about 30, 45 minutes, went back to the airport and flew to LA. Mitchell called me the first night we were in LA, and our dog Ducky wasn't doing very well. And then the next day, I had to say bye to her. Saying goodbye to your dog over FaceTime in front of the TikTok headquarters is not really an ideal situation, but it was just one of those, it's just life. It's part of being on the road. That part was really hard.
This sucks so bad.
I know it doesn't help right now, but
it's just
she started off with such a rough life and then ended her life with the best parents and 2 best friend dogs.
Cash doesn't even know life without Ducky. And it's like that's his Annie. That's his first dog that was just his. He got Ducky after his dad died, and she'd been there with him. And if this was Annie right now and Mitchell was gone, it'd be a f***ing mess. And I just feel so guilty. And that's not because of him. I'm putting that on myself, but I just wish I was there. I just wish I could be 2 places at once. And then I feel guilty for also wanting to be here doing this. And it just sucks that it's happening at the same time.
So that was definitely one of those moments where it's like, what am I doing? You know, it's really important to me to keep a good balance between real life and work. Sometimes it's hard to know when to prioritize what. Just took a lot of strength to just kind of keep it together. We had so much work to do, and it had to be done. There was no way around it. We've been dreaming and planning this for so long. I just had to keep reminding myself of that. There was nothing I could do. I will say, despite me feeling absolutely horrible and crying all day, we did everything we came to do. We had some great meetings with YouTube and TikTok, and we got to go visit with Matt Swanson at his beautiful place in Malibu.
This is a $30,000 guitar. 1929
Martin 028.
And this is just Matt's laying around on the couch guitar. I love the guitar lore. I love that also that Matt is just a wealth of these kind of stories and this information. I just sit here and I'm like, tell us more. Speaking of the music, I would love to play it for you.
Please.
If that's cool. I played this for Terry Clark and Lainey, and they all texted me the next day and were still thinking about that song. Damn, that's a hit. I think this song is going to be huge for us. I think it's going to be a game changer.
And that's part of the payoff, when it connects to people.
Yes.
You know, especially when you're this transparent about it.
Well, and I think it's timeless. I think there's nothing about it that won't still hold true 10, 20, whatever years from now.
Well, I knew that song was great the first time I heard it.
Thank you. It's been so unanimous across the board, everyone that I've shown that song to, that it was really special. And that's a good feeling, because man, it's hard to get that many people to agree on something in the music industry.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
She is a powerhouse vocalist who is a back-to-back CCMA Female Artist of the Year, Meghan Patrick. So today you're going to be performing a song called Golden Child. Tell us about that song.
It's truly one of my favorite songs I've ever written, and I wrote it from the perspective, if I could ever send a letter back in time to my younger self and give her a little bit of advice, this song is what I would say.
Now to a live KTLA-5 premiere performance just for Music Fest Fridays. Here is Meghan Patrick with Golden Child. Take it away.
If I could send a letter back in time to younger me and her wilder days.
When Aaron sent me the first mix of Golden Child, I remember I was at home. I put in my earbuds and I went for a walk with Annie, and I bawled my eyes out because like I felt like I had a God moment where I was just like, this is it. This is the single. This is what I've been waiting for. Like it just felt so obvious to me. So in my head, I just was kind of carrying this little torch for Golden Child, like, this is it, this is the single, this is the single, and just kind of waiting for everyone else to come around and, you know, get everybody on the team to hear it. In every single way, aside from being one of my favorite songs I've ever written, I wrote it with two of my good friends, and, you know, it feels good. Just everything about it feels right. So, I mean, all inside of like 1 week, really, I find out that we are officially shipping Golden Child to radio. And then, you know, on top of all this craziness, we're on the road, we're playing these shows, and we're trying to finalize all the vinyl artwork. And I'm, you know, writing my thank yous and like a personal note to go inside. And it's like one of those things where it's like you can't just phone it in. You know, it's like you're right at the very end. You're just, these are the final finishing touches.
Who you are, so don't go training in your ride or dies for the cool kids down at the bar. The time will come when you fall in lust.
I feel like this is the first cover where everybody actually listened to what I wanted and absolutely brought it to fruition. Like I had this vision in my head that I had been planning for like over a year, and I would share all these crazy ideas that I had, and everyone on my team that had brought their own great ideas. And it's just really cool to picture something and imagine it and plan it and have it actually end up being not only exactly what you wanted, but like even better.
Because the picture makes me want to get to know you.
Yeah.
But then also, because you aren't like fully glammed, you look so approachable.
I want to be approachable to people. I want people to want to come talk to me at my shows. And for the first time in my career, I had a team that said, no, we love you exactly how you are. We want you to be that. And we're not going to push you into anything else. Without further ado, here is the cover.
Don't be tempted by the easy money.
I absolutely love it. I love all the details in the background.
Yep.
You know, that I know represent your life.
And you know the story. Well, and like I told them, like I want there to be so much like furniture and detail. Like I want people to do exactly what you're doing, like studying it and zooming in on it. And like the snowboard in the background is the exact snowboard I was riding when I broke my back, and my whole trajectory changed from snowboarding to music.
That is so good. Yeah, that's a great image. That's like, you know, it's a piece of artwork.
Thank you.
That cover's gonna be a piece of artwork, guys.
That is what we wanted all this to be, a work of art.
Camel overalls, the boots,
Yep.
the skateboard.
Yep. That's me.